Here's an example of a quick lean. As you can see, everything has a spot, everything's labeled, you know, where the rubber bands are. So for example, if someone from not around here needs to know where a highlighter is, oh, it's right here. Top drawer, there it is. You can also see where the copy paper is, so if we're running out, you know where it is and what we're running out of. Miscellaneous, fax covers, and envelopes. So yeah, that's an example of, and here's an example of a lean cabinet. As you can see, this is where all the coffee stuff is, everything you need for medical. And over in this cabinet, you have all your mugs, your disposables, your seasoning, and yeah, so there's, okay.
And here's something that bugs you lean it, right? So I'm in charge of design and development, and often we'd be talking about containers with a customer, and I needed a library. So now I have a library. Everything is labeled with the raw material number and what the unit cost is. So if a customer is going to ask, what's the difference between the price of this and this, I'll have a relative idea because I know what the raw material number and the price is. So I have everything here right in my hands. If I have to measure something, because I have to know what the fill is, I have these right here handy that allows me to measure it. I don't have to go looking for this stuff and spend 10 minutes going to the lab. And that's it.
So here's our lean copy area. As you can see, we have where, you know, the stapler goes, the tape. Here's where all of our print jobs go. And down here on the floor, we have where to put the printer. So that way, if it gets moved or anything, you know exactly where to put it back. We have all of our letterhead. And in this cabinet, we have all of our colored paper. And then we also have our recycling bucket, which says to empty when recycled. And there's more to come for this area.
Okay, here's our 2-minute cleanup organization 3S of the Shibata break room. So just some little things. You know, the counters get dirty. We have meals out here, and sometimes we're looking for cleaning solution and paper to clean up with. We have a spot, so we always know where the cleaning solution is. Over here, little things. We're always looking for where's a calculator or where's some office supplies. So now we keep them right here so they're readily available. We don't have to go trouncing through drawers looking for stuff. You can see here that we've labeled some areas so we know where certain things belong. And here would be another example. Things are labeled, IS supplies, office supplies, so that we know where everything should be found. And we just organize the drawer, try to keep things neat and tidy. 2-second lean. Go.
And this is a lean break room. So as you can see, we have where our miscellaneous kitchen utensils go, and then our utensils, and everything's labeled. And then here we have our first aid kit. As you can see, it's labeled. And our surface cleaner and our dish soap, along with the drying rack and something to keep it so it doesn't get everywhere. And then here we have all of our seasonings. As you can see, that's labeled as well. And our creamers and our coffee supplies, along with plates and napkins. And then down here we have some more coffee supplies just out right next to the coffee. And then here we have our mugs and where our plates would go, along with Tupperware, and it's all labeled so everyone knows where it is. And that's a lean kitchen. This is a lean filing cabinet. As you can see, everything is nicely labeled in all 3 filing cabinets. And when you open it up, everything is still nicely labeled. And that's a 2-second lean.
Go.
Okay, and here's some more lean cabinets. Everything here again is labeled, so when you open it up, there's GPOs and credit card receipts and old sample requests. And then down here are the annual quote binders, and everything is nicely labeled by the month, the year. And then down here is our office supplies, and all of them have a little cabinet they go in. So, and there is another example of a lean cabinet.
Go.
Okay, here's our leaned out to graphic design table area. Before we had this really bad old picnic table kind of set up, and things were spread around here, and they were spread around on this desk, and some things over there. So we ordered this nice stainless steel table. We got all of our stuff set here. We can access everything very easily. We've even got extra space here for printers and recycling and scanners, devices that we don't use all the time, but when we do need them, they're really available. We have plenty of workspace now so that we can work on projects here. And that is our current solution.